Hey runners, the fire hydrant is the best exercise to isolate the glutes. Here's why. The fire hydrant exercise recently within the literature has been shown to have the greatest activation of the glute max. I'm Dr. Duane Scotti. I'm a running physical therapist, coach, educator, and host of the Healthy Runner podcast. And if you had to ask me what muscle do most of the injured runners that I've worked with throughout my career have a problem and need to strengthen, the answer is going to be the glutes, and it is specifically the glute max. It has been the key muscle in runners finding out how to actually activate in order to strengthen. And the best way to activate this muscle is going to be with the fire hydrant exercise. So before you go ahead and try to do deadlifts, squats, lunges to try to strengthen your glutes, you need to first train the neurophysiologic system, getting the signals from your brain, send them down to the muscle. Learn how to actually turn this muscle on. It is very common, either if you have poor running form or if you have been in pain, that you get inhibition of the glutes. So we need to kind of wake those muscles up, learn how to fire them. And this exercise, since I've started doing this, is now my favorite exercise to be able to turn on the glutes in the injured runners that I work with. So follow along with me, learn how to do this fire hydrant exercise, and add it into your daily routine to help turn those glutes on before your run. We are going to start this exercise by placing a mini band just above your knees. And we're going to start on your hands and knees. You can put your hands nice and flat, or for those of you who have wrist issues or wrist pain, you can kind of go with a closed knuckle position as I'm demonstrating here. What we're going to do with this exercise, we're going to bring our leg out to the side and back. So this is going to be the movement. Now, a couple of things that I really don't want you to do is going straight out to the side as I'm demonstrating here. This is going to get more of the front of your hip muscles like your TFL, IT band. We're trying to target the side and back muscles, so the glute max. Now, the other thing I want you to watch out for is to not kick too high and actually rotate at your spine as I'm demonstrating here. Notice how my spine is moving, the pelvis is not level. This is most common issue that I see with this exercise. So you want to think about draw core up, belly button to your spine, keep your spine nice and flat, and kick low enough so you're not rotating at the spine. You will still be able to feel this muscle and the exercise, just like we're starting to feel. I'm shaking my head. I'm feeling a nice burning sensation right in the glute max, so the side and back part of your hip. That is how you're going to know you're doing this correctly. So you want to make sure belly button up to the spine, keep your spine nice and straight, and kick up and out to the side. I want you to try to hold this as long as you can hold without compensating. For some of you, that might be 5 seconds. For others, it might be 20 seconds. The goal is to repeat 3 to 5 times per side before you run so your glutes are turned on. So I hope you felt that exercise exactly where you should feel it, and you feel that nice burning sensation and that your glutes are turned on. Now remember, this exercise is really to activate, turn that muscle on. And this is only one exercise in a series of exercises that you should be complementing your strength training for running. And I'm going to give you 2 alternate exercises that are really complementary to this kind of what I like to call level 1 activation exercise, or we have to restore functional running movement patterns for runners. And 2 other exercises that I love with this are the clamshell with the band, as well as the side-lying hip abduction, or I like to call the humbler exercise, because you need to do that against a wall in order to do it properly. So I will link my top 5 exercises that you can do with a mini band to this, in which you will learn how to do the clamshell exercise as well as the quote-unquote humbler, as I call it. Now, if you've gotten any value out of this exercise, can you do 2 things for me? 1, hit that like button here on YouTube so it can actually help more runners be able to turn their glutes on so they can get stronger and they can stay healthy. 2, copy this link, share it with a running friend of yours, and honestly, you're gonna wanna save this link yourself so you can go back and actually do this correctly and follow along with me as you do your exercise. And remember, this is the first step in how we get stronger glutes and how we get a stronger body as a runner in order to stay healthy so we can enjoy lifelong injury-free running. So the next step is to strengthen, and if you don't know how to do that and you want that all structured out for you with the exact strength-specific exercises that you need for your body with your time constraints, that with your busy life, as well as a run plan and nutrition, that is exactly what our signature Healthy Runner Coaching Program does. You can learn more about our program by just going to learn.sparkhealthyrunner.com/coaching. Thank you for watching. As always, let's maintain a strong mind, a strong body, and let's just keep on running. Until next time.